Up at Antenna and Trap News Network. Keep back the same. Like, keep cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that news you can use, that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? Hit that notification bell. Hit all. Say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's the news you can use, that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe. My bad. It's hit that like, comment, subscribe for more of this news you can use, more of this knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit that notification bell. Hit all. Say tapped in for the latest and the greatest, man. We finna slide over here. My bad. I was over here knocking down this. Hey, random barbecue chicken pizza, Domino's. Here go the hack. Thin crust barbecue chicken pizza with Asiago cheese. You'll thank me for it later. Thin crust barbecue chicken pineapple pizza with Asiago cheese. You'll thank me for it later. I promise you. Slide over to richtraphouse.com. Get into that if you ain't got into that. The latest and the greatest to this merch shop. Tap in with that if you ain't tapped in with that. You feel me? Get into that if you ain't got into that. And we finna slide over here to see what Rat Run Hunter has to say about. We're gonna try to power through this. Let's just get to it.
Let me ask you this, because you've been to the feds. This is one thing I do have a problem with. We know people get on social media and cap.
For sure.
Make up shit. They become wherever they want to be.
For sure.
It's
like you.
Kind of like they're saying everything on social media is authentic, and we gonna use it against you in court.
So now Wack is trying to make it seem like everything that he's been saying for the last however many years on social media, him being the biggest blood, him getting people fired from work, him terrorizing people, him destroying people, calling out feds and all that. Oh no, it was an act. They make it seem like it's real. Now Wack's gonna try to separate himself for this. Young and Hefe don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Let's see if you call Wack out on this BS, even though I'm already knowing that you're not finna call him out on the BS because the comments and already kind of like said too much, but I'm not sure what I'm not sure what Young Ant's motive is by sitting at this Zest desk, as Neem would call it. I'm gonna just pray that Young Ant Hefe has a plan or has a thought process that's he's seeing the forest beyond the trees and he has a plan. So we're gonna just trust him to have his plan.
You get what I'm saying?
So that's the feds. The feds play games like that now. It's really what they can prove. So like, let's just say like Luce Cannon, for instance, bam. He got 2 episodes. I don't know if it was the same episode, but he was up there with you. One clip, he say that Big U called him or FaceTime him and told him that Nip, you know what I'm saying, just passed. He say he hang up with him, call Nip. That ain't true. Now, we know that's...
Now, here's the thing. In that same conversation, Wack sat there and cheered Luce Cannon on. Oh, this some high-tech ish, nephew. Now tell us all about it. Now Wack is trying to separate himself from it. Luce Cannon can prove, go back and watch the video I did on him. Luce Cannon can prove that Wack set up that Jay Reed situation. That's what I know.
We know that's cap.
That's cap. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's some bullshit cap, that's cap. Now...
But Wack ran a story for how long? Now it's cap. Now all of a sudden it's cap. But niggas say running with that.
Yeah, that we know that's cap unless somebody mad, but that ain't nothing like somebody could use against you in the feds and be like, oh yeah, we about to get you, you snitched. But the other clip with the robbery, that's gonna get him in trouble because allegedly that really did happen and he got on live camera and said something about that robbery and the feds was actually investigating and talking to the confidential informant, and basically what Luce Cannon said down there word for word is the same thing.
So here goes the thing, and I thought about this, right, the other day. And you tell me this make a difference, because you sat in them Fed courts before.
The only thing that I'm worried about is Young and Hefe sharing a blunt with this disgusting mother chucker right here. We thinking about the wrong stuff. Y'all worried about Young and Hefe having friendships with these 2 idiots. I'm thinking about the fact that Young and Hefe just shared a blunt with he who smokes the glass pen 15.
I'm
just saying, having conversations with 2 known snitches is one thing. Sharing a blunt with somebody who puts a glass pen 15 in their mouth, and I be saying this because I'm grown. We all grown. I personally think that we too grown to share blunts. When I'm outside with my homies, we might share weed. Like, you got some tree, I got some tree. Hey, let me roll up out of your sack, might roll up out of your sack. But passing a blunt to a nigga, oh no. Oh no. And passing a blunt that you niggas, like my best friend been with his girl for double-digit years. I'm talking about Jizzle. I ain't finna pass smoking no weed, no blunt with this nigga. He live with his girl. He eat butt and coochie. I'm not eating that girl butt and coochie. I don't want to smoke off the homies. We grown. So yeah, I can roll up out of your sack. You can roll up out of my sack. But passing a blunt to you niggas, that's probably out, bro. Because the weed don't kill it. Niggas be like, the weed kill it. How? We both putting our mouth on this blunt, nigga. That's out. And now that I'm saying it out loud, listen to how gross that sounds. We too grown to be passing blunts, my nigga. That's like sharing a hookah. First of all, grown men shouldn't smoke hookah, period. You a grown man doing this. No, nigga, that's out. And then now y'all niggas is sharing it. No, nigga.
Victim told the police this prior to, and then Luce comes on here after the fact, not knowing, and says it, then he stamps it.
He's corroborating it at that point.
But what if the feds heard Luce Cannon say it and then go to him and say that this happened, and then now he makes a statement on it after Luce Cannon says it?
No, but the feds, like in the paperwork, if you read the Big U paperwork, the feds is saying that they know this to be true because old boy Dale was already working.
Now you're using Young and Hefe as a jailhouse lawyer. But what about he said it after? Stupid, he already said it.
With him and was already telling him that he was being extorted.
You've been in jail before. You know exactly what I mean when I say Wack's using Young and Hefe as a jailhouse lawyer.
Then they robbed him and all that, and he been to one of Big U residents.
So why is it even necessary for there to be that additional corroboration of him saying it again if they already know?
No, what I'm saying is, what if he get a statement after Luce Cannon came on here? Is it still credible? Like, if he did it before and Luce Cannon comes saying, you know what I'm saying?
That's if it's played out in the paper. So I'm going to tell you like this on the conspiracy, like in the feds, in that courtroom, everything goes. And you can't do nothing about it but fight them. Like in certain instances, having a paid lawyer, that shit don't even matter if they got you, right? So what I mean with that, like even in my case, I had a big ass case. I had the worst charge. People be talking about the RICO. The RICO is not really nothing. I've seen somebody do 6 months off a RICO. The worst charge you can have is a CCE, continuing a criminal enterprise. You feel me? That shit was on my case. So I seen people.
That's LWAP?
Man, that's automatically like life, but like only 3% of people get like found guilty for that shit.
Okay.
You feel me? So I've seen people on the conspiracy, all type of shit is allowed, lies and all that. It'd be a motherfucker coming in court that you never seen. Tell, oh yeah, he served me some pills or did this. So how it's laid out from what we see, it didn't happen like that. Allegedly that, you know what I'm saying, all this came afterward. It's lined up as if old boy was being extorted allegedly, got at the police, told them this what was going on. They was investigating unbeknownst to anybody, and then Luce Cannon came on camera and said what he said.
So here goes another question, right? I noticed that in there it's a 4-year thing, right? And it's out of the 7 people or whatever, 6 of them are continuously intertwined in things over the years, right? Yeah. So when they say the group, we could say, okay, well, y'all, they got y'all wiretap doing shit over years. So you got Luce ain't on no wiretaps, and they got him involved in one situation. Can they say he's part of the enterprise?
See what I mean when I say he's using Young and Hefe as a jailhouse lawyer, and now he's trying to separate himself quietly away from the whole situation with Luce Cannon? This is a dirty, dirty dog right here. You a dirty, dirty dog right here. The dirtiest of the dogs.
Because it was a one thing, he in and out, but on everything else, you don't see him, there's no phone, there's no nothing, there's no nothing.
They're just hitting with that robbery. That robbery, you know what I'm saying, and he admitted to it, makes him a part of the conspiracy. Now, no, of course, all the shit that got trumped up on Big U allegedly, like, no, that ain't got nothing to do with him. He a part of the case based on the alleged robbery that old boy was already telling on. So the whole indictment really don't have nothing to do with him, just that robbery part.
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
what
me?
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing they gonna really hit him on.
Because like Brick ain't in the RICO.
Correct.
He got his own thing he did over here, right?
Yeah.
But they got Luce allegedly on one situation. He's named in the RICO. What everybody else that kind of had involvement from what it looked like over a period of time.
Also, that's another confusing thing because are FaceTime audio and FaceTime calls encrypted or not? Because they're trying to say that there's FaceTime calls that they have records of, but from my understanding, FaceTime audio and FaceTime video.
Now, let me tell you. So I know somebody that went to jail for that. So basically,
Go ahead, let us know, officer. Let us know, officer. What do you know, officer?
what they got is it's no audio, but they got like lip readers.
Okay, so they have the video from FaceTime,
Yeah,
but that's supposed to be encrypted, right?
man.
That's supposed to be.
I don't know what
They-
y'all talking about right now.
Okay, so
I don't know what
A
the
lot of
fuck.
people say this.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking
A
about.
lot of people think that what's that? Telegram or WhatsApp. Y'all be thinking y'all can get away with that too. Hell no, the homie doing 15 years right now off a Telegram conversation. So keep that in mind, trappers.
No, what FaceTime you talking about? I
So
don't know.
they're talking about if you look at the Big U indictment, there's multiple times they're referring to FaceTime conversations. For example, the Brick Baby conversation, they said it was via FaceTime, but that's confusing to me because FaceTime is supposedly
People in the
encrypted.
streets say, "Call me FaceTime."
Right.
They think that it ain't recorded. You can't tap it, whatever. So that's why I always say, "Call me FaceTime." But what they don't know is, I know somebody went to jail for it. They got the recording, no audio, but they got.
All right, man, we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel till he's free. Be better off today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow, but today be at your best. Red dots to the left. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We gone.